Well, today we talked about getting real. Talked about surrendering our secrets, taking off our masks. Step number 4 on your journey to be is I will be real with myself, my God, and with others. I will surrender my secrets and take off my masks. Um, and that's a hard one because getting real not only requires us to be vulnerable and transparent, um, it requires us to acknowledge some things that maybe we don't want to acknowledge. It requires us to bring things back up that maybe we don't want to talk about anymore, or maybe we're sick of talking about it. It requires us to take some steps that we don't want to take, and that's a very huge part of this step because it's unavoidable. As we've said many times before, until you get real with God, God will never be real to you. And getting real means I've got to surrender my secrets and I've got to take off my masks. And we're very good at holding on to secrets, and we're very good at wearing masks. We're very good at pretending. We're very good at being what we believe other people want us to be. But eventually that's going to get old. Eventually that's going to wear off. Eventually we're not going to see the benefit in that anymore. And then we have no other alternative but to get real. And that causes relationship struggles. That causes financial struggles. That causes career struggles. When if we would have just been real from the very beginning, then there would have been nothing that would have been ventured because it never would have worked out, or we wouldn't be in the same situation. Now, I totally get it and I totally understand that there are many times in our lives when we believe we're being as real as we possibly can be, only to later find out that we weren't. And I get that. You know, that's a reality, and we all deal with that. We all struggle with that. But it still doesn't change the fact that being real is the goal. Had a conversation with someone right after church that was talking about really step number 1. I have a hole in my life that I can't fill on my own, and for this person, the hole was friends. He needed friends, and so we talked about what she was really looking for with friends, and she wasn't looking necessarily for people. She was looking for relationships. She was looking for connection. She was looking for belonging. She was looking for intimacy. She was looking for all those things that friends kind of bring together with them. And so we talked about how if we focus on the relationship with God, if we focus on growing in our relationship with God, if we focus on praising God and worshiping God, if we focus on getting tighter with God, then God will take care of the friends. But if we spend all of our time over here trying to get friends and trying to make friends and trying to make friends and trying to make friends, we're just going to bloody our head against the wall because we're going to keep trying to get these things that we're looking for. We're going to keep trying to get the stuff that we believe that we need, and maybe that's exactly what we need, but we can't get it on our own. A huge part of step number 4 of getting real is to have shattered hearts, shattered pride, shattered lives. This notion that until you're broken, God can't do anything with you. But yet we don't want to be broken. We don't want to experience brokenness because brokenness hurts. But we'll never find friends until we're broken. We'll never find fulfillment until we're broken. We'll never find happiness until we're broken. We'll never find whatever it is that hole that we need to fill in our life. We'll never find what needs to fill it until we're broken, because there's only one thing that can fill it, and that's God. For this young lady, she thought that she needed friends to fill her hole. No, she needs God to fill the hole. Once God's filling that hole, then He'll take care of the friends. He'll open the doors for her to be friendlier. He'll open the door for her to have friends. But we got to take care of that relationship first. As we've said many times before, we can be right about God and wrong about everything, and we'll be right. We can be right about everything and wrong about God, and we'll be wrong. God is the central piece, is the hub of the wheel, the centerpiece. Once we get right with God, once we are growing and we are focusing on that relationship, then God will open up the door for other things. For in our journey to be, we are called to be God's. And when we reach that place, then God will take care of all the other things. Either God will take care of all the other things, or the other things won't become as important to us. They will kind of slide off the radar a little bit. And so this week, step number 4 is I will be real with myself, with my God, and with others. And I will surrender my secrets and take off my masks. And you are wearing masks. I put it over here. You are wearing masks. You're pretending in some area of your life. Take it off. Take that mask off. Surrender those secrets and give it to God. And let him meet you in that place. And let him fill that hole that you have in your life. Until next week, may this week have a great you, and tune in for step number 5 on our journey to be. We'll see you soon.